right. All right, all right. Trade for Hopkins. Well, it's a fantasy franchise, so I'm going to I'm gonna do a fantasy franchise. So it's a fantasy draft. Is he actually easy to trade for? All right. So now I'm for tip suggestions. What team should I be? It really does not matter because it's a fantasy draft. So it just comes down to which team has the best home field advantage and which uniforms we like the best. Colts. Okay. I'll do the Colts. I was the Colts in my last. I was the Colts in my last one. In my online one with Caden. So. Look, I am going to actually turn off the camera display. Madden mobile. What? Okay. Did I select the right mode? Because it's a fantasy draft.
View your team, save snapshots.
Okay, I get
Quickly
it.
review the league's top performers and the current.
Did not mean to hit that.
This is how you access the new player help.
So, advanced week. I did not do this right. Okay, we're going to start it out again. Okay, I want two people's opinions now. What team should I be? How do I optionally start the fantasy draft?
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with.
Aaron told me Colts. So unless I get another one, it will be Colts. So it'll be Colts unless I get another suggestion.
Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.
We're playing with cap off. Pre-existing injury off. Five minutes. 5 minutes is just better. Or should I do 6? Fantasy draft. Yeah.
The Colts now on the clock.
All right, I'm on the clock. Who we taking first? Who we taking? We could take Devontae Adams. Gonna play with good age. Should I stack the defense? We'll go Devontae.
Next up,
I
the
reached,
Indianapolis
apparently.
Colts are on the clock.
We're going QBs next. Who's still available? Everyone went with QBs first, so I'm going to be stuck with what looks like Kirk Cousins. A minute.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with.
Well, I have been recommended Jets for more people than not, so we are going to go with the Jets. Or I could go Bears. Should I go Bears? I kind of want to go Bears. Yeah. We'll go the Jets.
Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.
Can change my role. Off. On. Injuries. Pre-existing off. What's career clock? Yo, what's the career clock? Can someone explain that? What's the career clock? This needs to be addressed. Off. We don't want practice injuries. 5 or 6 minute quarters. When disabled, no career clock scenarios will trigger. 5. I was thinking 5 originally. 6 is too long. Practice injuries are off. Pre-existing are off. Injuries will be on. Because nobody wants to get hurt during a practice. I should probably turn it off for now for preseason. Whatever. Salary cap's off because I don't feel like dealing with that. Starting with a fantasy draft. I should not have been an offensive coordinator. Okay. We're going to start drafting. We are going to make your selection. Alright. Trent Williams, not bad. Aaron Darnold, not bad. Nick Chubb. No good receivers are out there. None like 98, 99. Cooper Kupp, 97. I could do that. What's left in QB land? Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Deshaun Watson, Tua Tagovailoa. Short accuracy. Man, his accuracy's goated. Jalen Hurts, Kirk Cousins. I'm debating, should I go with a QB here in the first round, or should I go with, like, someone on defense, or go with, like, an offensive powerhouse receiver, or I could go after Nick Chubb. Right now, because I don't have to have the greatest QB, but it's nice to have a great QB, but I want my QB to have weapons. So I could go with Kirk Cousins and probably be fine. We'll look at halfbacks to start. Start out with a halfback in Nick Chubb.
The New York Jets are now on the clock.
It's a good pick, apparently, according to them. Alright, pick number 2. Khalil Mack was already chosen. Trent Williams hasn't gone yet. Travis Kelce. I want Kelce, but Trent Williams is also good as left tackle. Well, Kelce, because he can also, I can just have him block for me as well.
The New York Jets on the
I'll
clock
take that.
now.
If nobody's picked Trent Williams next, I'm gonna go with him. I'll take. Okay.
Next up, the Jets are
Well, I
on
reached
the
for him
clock.
apparently, but I mean, we can take that. D-Hop. We'll take that.
With the next selection,
Apparently,
the New York
I reached,
Jets.
but we're fine. Nobody on defense. This might be a stretch, but I do wanna.
The New York Jets.
I
are
reached for
now
him by
on the
1.
clock.
Okay. I might go for a QB now. This is QB time. We'll take Kirk Cousins.
The New York Jets.
Kirk is
on
ranked
the
at
clock
474. Maybe I shouldn't have chosen there. Maybe that was a blown pick. Well, we'll just take best available here, apparently.
now. Next up, the Jets are on the clock.
I could stack linebacker. Thing is, I could stack my receiving core here with OBJ and Hopkins. We'll do that.
With the next selection, the New York Jets.
Pollard, Miles. See, I don't want more halfbacks.
The New York Jets are now on the clock.
James Bradbury, not a bad corner. It could
The
be good.
New York Jets on the clock now.
We can look at it like my tackles. Nah. Stack my corners. Corners could be good. Get a backup halfback. Let's go to right end. Take that, I guess.
Next up, the Jets are on the clock. With the next selection, the New York Jets. The New York Jets are now on the clock.
Cordell Patterson. Picked one corner. I should probably get a better offensive line now that I think about it.
The New York Jets on the clock now. Next up, the Jets are on the clock.
Well, look at a kicker. Let's go. I could take Justin Tucker. That'd be a reach. Middle linebacker. Ooh, big reach apparently.
The New York Jets.
That's not worth it. Maybe it's centers, Ben Jones.
The New York Jets are
Wow,
now
way
on
early
the
apparently,
clock.
but good center is good.
The New York Jets on the clock now.
Curtis Samuel. Fournette.
Next up, the Jets are on the clock.
Looking for a defensive tackle here. Nope, never mind. I have to go quick here. We'll get a good backup halfback.
With the next selection, the New York Jets.
Might be a
The
stretch.
New
Yeah.
York Jets are now on the clock.
C plus in the left guard position.
The New York Jets on the clock now.
View your team's saved snapshots or follow the top.
Hmm. 95 and 90 or 96 and 88. Or 96 and 90. Not a lot of acceleration though. We'll take him.
Next up, the Jets are on the clock.
Ooh, should I look at a punter? There we
With the
go. Those
next
back-to-back good
selection,
picks.
the
My
New
special
York
teams are
Jets.
goated.
The New York Jets are now on the clock. The New York Jets on the clock now. Next up, the Jets are on the clock.
Another linebacker here. He's best overall.
With the next selection, the New York Jets. The New York Jets are now on the clock.
We'll take one more defensive tackle, maybe.
The New York Jets on the clock now.
Yeah, I've got a C in the left guard position. C in tackle and linebacker. It's probably a stretch, but I want to get all my positions done that I can go after.
Next up, the Jets are on the clock.
Nick Foles.
With the next selection, the New York Jets.
Randall Cobb. It's wide receiver 4. We'll go cornerback. Do him.
The New York Jets are now on the clock.
Okay, we can take him now.
The New York Jets on the clock now.
A fullback. I'm gonna get my best fullback, I guess.
Next up, the Jets are on the clock.
Reached,
With
yeah.
the next selection, the New York Jets. The New York Jets are now on the clock. The New York Jets on the clock now.
Another wide receiver, I guess. Take him.
Next up, the Jets are on the clock.
Malcolm Butler. It's another corner. I'll take him, I guess.
With the next selection, the New York Jets. The New York Jets are now on the clock. The New York Jets on the clock now.
I don't have a ton of time to pick. now it's time.
Next up, the Jets are on the clock. With the next selection, the New York Jets.
Melvin Gordon as my number 3. We can do that.
The New York Jets are now on the clock. The New York Jets.
Skip
on
the rest.
clock
No, I'm
now.
not gonna skip. I refuse to I refuse to skip. We'll go with another center, I guess. See what we can get out of him.
Next up, the Jets are on the clock.
And we'll go with one more right tackle. 74 overall, dude. Good pick.
The next selection, the
I don't know how
New
many
York
rounds
Jets.
there are. How many rounds are there?
Quickly review the league's top performers and the current week.
Fine, we'll take Brown, John Brown.
The New York Jets are now on the clock.
At least 52. We're in round 51. Benjamin, is he there? Is he out there? He probably isn't out there. Ingram. Probably not even out there. We go for another tight end, maybe.
The New York Jets on the clock now.
He's below 70 overall. I haven't been looking at age. I probably should have turned off like player clock or whatever, so players just don't retire. It'd be funny. Should we go another corner? Or no? 73 overall corner, but I already have 5 corners. We'll do another corner even though I don't really need him.
Next up, the Jets are on the clock.
All of them are receivers or corners. I don't want receivers or corners. Number 4 halfback, I don't want him.
With the next selection, the New York Jets.
I'll look into him when he pops up. Below 70 overall. I don't know. better linebacker. 69 overall.
The New York
He probably is
Jets are
drafted,
now
yeah.
on the clock.
My team's not bad, though. Like, if you look at my offensive needs, my left guard position's struggling a bit, but other than that, I'm fine. My special teams is also pretty good, I'd say. What else could I use on defense? Another defensive tackle, maybe? Like, even though I'm not good in there. Well, that's it. That's how the draft goes. Myles Garrett, biggest threat. Let's look at my roster. I have a 93 overall offense and an 85 overall defense with an 89 overall team. I'm kind of stacked. I got DeAndre Hopkins and Odell Beckham Jr. I ain't go after anybody spectacular in the receiver selection, but I mean, it's still good. I got DeAndre Hopkins, and my backup is Curtis Samuel. Fullback is good. Nick Chubb is good. Look at my line. My line is, with my left guard, it's, you can go deep.
This is the player card. Here are a player's motivations. How will your team...
Can I reassess this? Well, now that's at B, because for some reason he wasn't the one that was going to start for me. I can't move him down in my depth chart, so it's kind of unfortunate. This is looking good, though. Special teams.
This is the development trait. This is the abilities tab. Here you can see...
Kick power, kick accuracy, awareness and speed. AJ Cole. Who's my other kicker? Gano. 98, 91. What was he at again? He was 98, 91. He's 96, 93. He's a higher overall. So, for some reason. By 2. Oh, because he's the punter. Yeah, that makes sense. Long snappers. Look at that. Cordell Patterson. In the returner role. That was a good pick, picking up Cordell Patterson. We'll look at the league settings real quick. I'm going to turn injury off as I simulate the preseason, because I don't want people to get hurt during the preseason. Now injury can be turned on. Let's get the passing game going.
Welcome to your franchise staff.
I don't really know what to do there, so I'm just not going to do anything. '89 overall team. Real quick. Let's look at everybody's roster. Or can we just look at over or look at every team's overall maybe? I want to look at everybody's. Oh, my lampshade just fell off my lamp. Well, okay. I have no idea if this is going to be only 1 year. Just lineup, maybe? Obvious there, never mind. Well, let's see what QB I'll be playing.
Welcome to Weekly. This shows up. This is how you access the new player help screen.
Trey Lance, okay. defend the outside run here. And we'll defend the short pass.
The new player helps set up practice reps for each position.
We're just going to play the game. Play the full game. Terry McLaurin, Darren Waller. But I've got Kelsey Chubb. I've got stacked tight end core too. No commentary. I just don't have music on.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice.
I had a Dolphins franchise and I had Hill, Hopkins, and Waddles receiving core, but Hill got injuries in the first game for the whole year, and the whole O-line got hurt. It was sucked. Ouch.
We've seen a lot of love for North Dakota State in the NFL draft, and Trey Lance is a great example of what the Bison are sending to the
Well, I'm pretty sure I have the best team in the NFL.
He wants his opportunity to prove it to the rest of the league.
Here's a throw, complete right side.
If I don't keep sucking like this, I suck. Aaron Waller's killing me. We're on a blitz. I think I chose the blitz. Yeah, I chose the blitz.
On the very first snap of the game, some guy running free like we just
they're in
saw
like
there.
field goal range already.
For this offense, no doubt. Another catch for Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to work this down.
Yeah, I know it's old, but like that's why. Like, I don't look at age because I didn't have time to look at the age.
They run with a fourth-year man. This is Damian Harris.
I didn't have time to look at the age.
First down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to
So it might only
start
be just
the
1 year
drive.
because I didn't have time
Here's Lance to throw it. And that is
to look at age of everybody. It's like a 47-yarder, 48-yarder.
And get off the field on third down.
And this one is right down the middle. And the Ravens strike first and 3's in. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it. Because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield. Mission accomplished.
I mean, my team's old, but like,
Here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take
I'll
over.
still be fine.
They're led out by Kirk Cousins, former Michigan State product, who's now in his 11th NFL season.
Not bad for a fourth-round draft pick. Well over 100 career starts.
We're gonna start off with
and the chemistry with his top targets. Really on
with
point.
Hawkins,
They spend a
Samuel,
lot of
and
time in
Beckham.
practice and after practice, making sure the routes are run well, and he knows exactly where they're going to be on the field.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have great field position.
About
This is
that,
a return just shy of midfield.
about our first drive of the
Offense set
season.
up the line for this next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Oh, I tried to hit
Drive
stick him.
starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And
that was not what I wanted to happen.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
And he's able to work his way
Trey
down
Lance.
inside the red zone.
Why would I relocate the team?
14 yards that time, but a first
Why do you want me to
down on
do
the
that?
kicker. But I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield.
I actually turned. I probably had him.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's first and goal.
Bro.
They'll try to run with Harris. And he will take it in for
Did I vote yes or no
touchdown.
on Elon's poll? I voted no.
Harris, a 3-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
I probably shouldn't have said that, but whatever.
Point after, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive, 4 plays.
Well, we probably won't
Damian
run that
Harris who
play.
finished things off
Or
with
you
a
voted yes.
touchdown
I mean,
run.
it's a close poll. Not gonna lie. We're not taking this one out.
No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line. Back
We're on a
on the
bench
field
though,
for
but
the
we're not gonna
New York
run
Jets for
play
their
action
second drive.
crossers, even though
They're
they.
in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we
Okay.
need to change game plan?
Why
Or
is
do we
it
just need to
Cordell
execute
Patterson?
and try and get back in this game?
Opening carry of the game for Cordell Patterson. And he
Good
slips
run,
up
but I'd rather
past
have
the
Nick
45
Chubb.
before being tackled. That good for 19 and a first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Hey, Cordell and Chubb are just gonna be splitting carries.
First down. Here's Cousins. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up.
I probably should have drafted a QB earlier on.
First quarter. 10-0 to score after one. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. Room here to run. And he'll get this
Okay,
one
Patterson's
down near the
going off. 2 rushes for
Just
39.
shy of the 20. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
I probably have one of the best. We're gonna do a halfback stretch. It looks like Chubb and Patterson are just gonna be splitting carries, which honestly I'm fine with.
Gain and first down. Simply put, you got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Tackle made by Adrian Phillips.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there.
I just need to not get greedy and go deep like I was every play.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Got it.
Touchdown. Cordell Patterson.
Patterson going
16-yard
off.
Touchdown. And the Jets are back within a score. Graham Gano on for the extra point.
Why can't I see the kicking meter?
And they're
Why
back
can't
in
I
the
see
field
it?
goal. It's 10-7.
That's stupid.
Spans 7 plays, and it ends with a Jet touchdown.
Like, where is it?
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense back out there. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle.
I don't know why I went for that. I don't know why I went for a hit.
Ravens touchdown.
We're in New Jersey.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that
I don't know why. Okay, this is going to be a shootout. I already know
not
it.
just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against
I
a
shouldn't have
variety of
gone for a
defenses.
hit
Also
stick.
understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the
My
confidence
God.
rising in him as he plays.
Extra point splits the
Make it like a
uprights,
coaster.
and
It's
his
probably fine
guys will
on here.
take a 10-point lead.
Thank you.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Yeah. Some homemade hot chocolate. Ooh.
Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape. Up past
Well,
the
I'm not the most excited that I allowed like a very quick drive
They trail by 10,
because I don't know. I went for a
17-7
hit
as they
stick
come
when I
up
probably
on
should not have
1st
gone
and
for a
10.
hit stick, but
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And the
Nick
second
Chubb
wave of
just
tacklers
gets
is going
rocked.
to get him as they stop him behind
3
the
rushes
line.
for
He'll
15.
lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early
Ooh,
down
running tag.
situation. This one to start the drive.
Okay, that's hot. I'm
You're
not going to
putting a
pay
lot
up.
of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he
5
gets
yards.
this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
On 3rd down, Cousins. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
4th and
And this
2.
won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Because my defense been
For
struggling
baseball, we call this small ball.
massively.
Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Gonna run a bench. A little bit of a smaller bench, not a. We're probably looking for Kels. Or no, we're looking for Beckham.
4th down, Cousins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it
I
over.
probably should have went to Kelsey
Second
there.
quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime
Ooh, that hot
report.
chocolate's good.
Business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
I should have punted.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance.
Never mind.
Looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. And the Jets are going to
You can take that.
possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be
No,
one
hot chocolate's
on
good.
the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Cousins throw taken in by Samuel.
We'll run out of bounds.
But not before he's inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down. Right after the turnover, they come out front.
Might be a tough
That
game.
means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So no gain
Halfback
on the
draw to
play.
Patterson.
It'll be
He's been
2nd
going
down.
off.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Oh,
He's in. Touchdown, Jets. Cordell
Patterson. He's MVP so far.
2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
14-17 so far.
Put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well.
Wow, he did not fumble the ball.
Right now, to me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure
I can hold them to a field goal. I'd still even take that. But
and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
oh,
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
that would have been massive.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On the delay, here's Harris. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
All right,
The
they take a
Ravens going to use
timeout.
the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down. From midfield, here's Lance.
Bro, there's no way.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to
I ain't
really
take a
put the
timeout
time
there
and
because I
effort in,
don't want them to have the time
playing
to.
a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task, and for a rookie, all that you have
Oh,
to
they're
learn
just gonna
to
go
get
for
on
a
the
field goal
same
anyway,
page
so I
with
probably
your
should have called
quarterback.
timeout, so I would have had like
Excellent
45
coaching.
seconds.
And how about how he's picked things up?
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his
Well, I
NFL
didn't think that was
debut.
gonna happen.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start
Maybe
their next
looking
drive.
Kelsey here, to be
And
honest.
with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Over the middle, he gets it to Patterson. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
We're gonna look at play action crossers.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Final play of the half, Cousins. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's caught inside the 30.
Well,
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
I always look for usually
So
Hopkins on that.
halftime here on opening weekend. As we
On the
get you
spot
down
where
the
Hopkins
coast
is
to
at, I always look at
Orlando
that
for
route, but I
Jonathan
never look at the
Coachman
other
at REA
ones.
Sports halftime. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime
My
report of the
fruits to that.
season as we move right along to the second half.
Defensive focuses. What medium? I'm gonna contain the QB scramble because
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth.
I get the
alongside
ball, I
Charles
can
Davis
take the lead.
operating
It's
on
20 to
set and
14
ready to
after
rock
the.
for the third quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Yeah,
And a
30.
nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the Jets head out on offense here to start this.
Cordell Patterson, 3 rushes, 69 yards, and 1 tutty.
Offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Curtis Samuel jet
The
sweep,
last
we'll
run
try
got
that.
9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel.
We'll take it.
That one a first down.
I'll take an 8-yard rush. 15 there. I have 100 rushing yards.
Today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Patterson running between the tackles. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down.
4 rushes, 80 yards.
80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1 touchdown.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well.
And he goes down.
I tried to rush that.
Able to get to him. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time and the quarterback got sacked. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. 3rd down, here's Patterson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
That will hurt the average.
Loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty.
63-yard field goal.
Oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And I don't think this has the carry. It's no good, and the deficit will stay at 2 field goals. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses, it's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
The drive will start with an option going left. The 20, and they move this all the way down.
He's not going well.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. Harris running straight ahead. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9
I
to
hate
the
that.
8.
I think if I would have gotten the power a little bit higher, just a bit higher, because I missed it by like a 1/4 of an inch, I probably would have.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option, and he is going to lose yardage here. That backs him up.
I should have only hit 6 instead of cut sticks. 3rd down. Roll.
Working from the gun, Lance. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. The 330-pounder Al Woods brings the boom on the sack. So 4th down coming up. John Harbaugh sent on the field goal unit. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. And this one is right through. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a jet was shaken up on that one. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now Patterson to start the drive. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it.
He won't be able to return.
Most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. 2nd down and 5. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. 2nd and 5 now. Cousins. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
7 rushes for 99.
Too shy of the 40. 99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Cousins. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
I wish I drafted a better quarterback earlier on. That's what I wish.
Just always talk about finding balance on offense. I think you get much more balance than this. Big time run, big time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
Okay, Nick Chubb.
Let's see if
6 rushes for 30. That's actually not bad, though. That's the thing.
Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks. On 2nd and 9. Cousins to the right side. It's Kelsey. And he is out of bounds. Looks like
I kind of need to score here. Like in quickly. I'm wasting too much
now it's
time.
3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing is Cousins. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
We're down by 9.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll run for it. Chubb. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Bro.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
And so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's
I don't know why I didn't go for like the first down when I first.
At least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
This will be fielded inside the 5. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're
We'll let them run this clock a bit.
They're going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield. And make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
3rd and 4. This is huge here.
Leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Throwing now is Lance. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains.
Oh my God.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
That 3 and out, if that was a 3 and out, that would have been huge.
Just week 1, but already
Harris broke a ton of tackles.
As we come up on a 1st and 10.
What? My guy went through him. My guy went through him.
3 extra yards to the 43. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice game. Now, like that, he knew that was about all he was going to get. So he did.
Wait, that was. Did I waste the timeout there?
Took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
This game's practically over.
They run again with Harris.
Please be a hold on the offense.
3 yards on the play, second down.
Holding offense.
We'll accept it.
So they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
I probably should not have accepted that because it would have been second. So then more time could have been burned.
And get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Because it would have been 3rd and 7 here, and all I have to do is get a stop. Now I have to get 2 more stops.
They hand this off to Harris, and no room that time, getting it to about the 46. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now.
Yeah, I lost this game.
This is the first punt of the game for either team. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. New York set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The CD always a little extra excitement for week 1 in one of our early window games.
No way I lost. First drive of the game, going deep, killed me. Broken ribs will not return. Ouch. Well, that's today's video or stream. So, see you guys.